Hey everybody, it's your favorite map reader backseat driver 5280, and I wanted to put together this combo haul unboxing video for you guys. I know I haven't done anything in a while, and I've been picking up some pretty cool books, I think, recently. You can kind of see the pile over here off to the side, so I will get going through those. I of course opened every single box with the Reggie Collects Gibbon Claw. Thank you again, Reggie. It's always appreciated. So first off, I want to go with just some books that I got off eBay. So we'll start with Flash Rebirth #1. I have the trade paperbacks for the first several issues of the Rebirth run, but I don't have this particular issue in my collection yet, and this is kind of the run that got me into comics. The button story arc between Flash and Batman in issues 21 and 22 of each character were some of the first books that I read that really got me into comics a few years ago. Along with that, I received Killer Frost Rebirth #1, or Justice League of America Killer Frost Rebirth #1. I guess just as a little extra, which I also appreciate. Next up, we're going to go through some books I picked up at my shop recently. A couple I've been looking for a while. A couple were a little bit more impulsive of a buy. First off, got Captain America Annual #8. I'm going to bring these closer to the camera. Pretty high grade, I don't know, probably 9.2, 9.4. There are a couple of minor spine ticks, but other than that, it's pretty crisp. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man 569, the Adi Granov variant. They were doing a villains variants run, I guess you could call it. I believe 568 was an Alex Ross Green Goblin cover. Similar idea to this. It might have also been Adi Granov. What I'm really looking for is the second print, but I couldn't pass up picking this book up. Next, essentially based on John, I believe, JP, DS Comics, and Comic Books NYC all, I believe, recommended this run of Paper Girls. And so I decided to grab this 1 through 5 set at my shop the other day, and they look pretty good. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. It was essentially cover price, and they're not like super hot books or anything, but I heard it's a really good story, so I really wanted to read that. So a couple more books that I picked up at the shop when I was able to go in. First off is Spider-Man Deadpool #1. Just the standard cover, but I really loved this run for the first several volumes, I guess. Once it changed the creative team, I wasn't quite as into it, but this was a fantastic read, and so I wanted to get the actual floppy issue. So another run that I wanted to grab, and they had it, the whole thing available at my shop, at least the ones that I wanted, or actually the entire run, was Infinite Crisis. I believe that issue 5 right here, make it fit, is the first appearance of the new Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. And since it all came as a set, I mean, why not, right? So there's 1 through 7. So next I got these books from eBay, and they took a while to show up. They were coming from Canada though, and I think it was worth the wait. looks like they basically tried to put together a Birds of Prey run based on at least the characters in the movie. I was looking specifically for one of these characters though. So first off, here is Justice League of America number 75, 15 center. Pretty cool. I believe it is the first appearance of the new Black Canary. Drawing a blank on the alias, the secret identity. Here is Huntress number 1. It's at least her first issue in her first solo series. Here's Batman 475. And I'm sorry, I'm blanking on whose first appearance that was. I don't remember who was in the movie. But finally, the one that I really was looking for, Batman 567. And the real reason that I had to jump on this one is, as you can see, it is actually the newsstand variant. And at this time, back in 99, here we go, 99, they weren't doing a whole lot of those. So I saw a whole bunch of direct editions, and for the combo price and the fact that it was a newsstand, I just had to. I've been looking for the first Cassandra Cain for a while, and the only other Batman key I'm really looking for right now is 635, the first Jason Todd as Red Hood. And initially I thought I was not going to be able to get these either from, I believe it was Emerald City Comic Con that they were supposed to release at, but I was able to find the full set, and you've, I believe, seen this on Instagram if you follow me there already, but the Flash 750 Boss Logic variants. And being a square bound, I'm fairly confident that I'm planning on sending off this one right here in the middle to get clean pressed and CGC'd. Fairly confident it'll be at least a 9.8. There's maybe a little color rub on the back of this top corner, but everything else looks fantastic, and being a square bound, it's got a pretty good chance of being a high grade. So that wraps up the haul portion of this video. So this next book, this trade paperback, and it was a part of a contest that this, not my channel, but this channel does almost every week. They host a show called Artist Alley every Saturday, or at least almost every Saturday, where they, and I keep saying they, I'll put this up here, but Onetwocomictalk, Kevin and Kai. If you're not subscribed to them, go do that, like right now. They're fantastic guys. They have great content. This one in particular, it's called Artist Alley, where they have these different creators from pretty much entirely indie. They've had Frank Gogol, they've had Drew Zucker and David Embure from Kanto. They had, for this one that they sent me, from Franklin and Ghost, I believe it was Garrett Gunn that they were interviewing, and their co-host is always Christy Shin, who does Demon Bitch, which is her own indie comic, and it's always a great time. They do a great job of keeping it to about an hour and keep it on track the whole time, and they always have really cool people on with really cool books. I'm really looking forward to reading this. So yeah, if you guys have not subscribed to Onetwocomictalk, go do that. It's easy to find them. Type it in just like you see it here. Go find them on Instagram. Go find Christy Shin, and check out some of their Artist Alleys, their Thespian Theater Thursdays, if they're able to start doing those again. And they've got Margarita Mondays late at night on Monday night, and Cocktails and Comics, I believe, is Friday nights. So that's going to pretty much wrap up everything here. Appreciate y'all stopping by. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you know whenever I release more content. And until next time, have a good one.